Are any other women out there just like exclusively approached by creeps and weirdos? For whatever reason, I only publicly attract the kind of man that just like completely lacks social boundaries and says like and does uncomfortable things to and around me. I hate it. I'd rather not be approached at all, but why is this the specific genre of person that is approaching me? Like, maybe it's the combination of like I'm chubby, medium ugly, and like alternative or weird or what have you. To name an example, I go to a community college, I'm on campus, and a man pushing 40 stopped me after a lab while I had a migraine and kept pushing me to get my number. I had another guy trauma dump about his grandfather dying and then just got up and walked away from me when I casually mentioned that I spent the weekend with my boyfriend. I want to know what provokes them to approach me specifically. I don't know.
She's confused, annoyed. Why don't the men I want ever approach me? Because the men you want, the successful, attractive, disciplined ones, have standards, just like you. You think just because you find him attractive, he's supposed to come running? Nah, he's not desperate, he's not pressed. You judge men on their looks, money, ambition, confidence, and guess what? He's doing the same thing to you. He's asking, are you feminine or are you combative? Are you peaceful or are you drama? Do you bring value or just expect it? Are you high maintenance with nothing to maintain but ego? Are you physically attractive? Does your beauty match your energy? Or are you relying only on your pretty face to get by? See, the men you want aren't blind. They see the way you carry yourself, loud for attention, guarded like everyone owes you something. And they pass, quietly, because they don't chase red flags with lashes. The moment it's a man you don't want approaches you, suddenly he's a creep, a weirdo, low value. Not because he disrespected you, but simply because he's not your type. Let's be real. You're not calling him a creep because he did something wrong. You're calling him a creep because he had the nerve to approach you. And he wasn't the kind of man you wished would. You don't like that kind of guy, so now it's you. He's weird. Why would he even try? But here's the reality check. At least he had the guts to shoot his shot. Meanwhile, the men you really want, they see you and keep it moving. Not because they're intimidated, but because you don't register. You're not even on their radar. Men have standards now, just like women always have. And if they're not choosing you, maybe it's not because they're intimidated. Maybe you're just not what they're looking for. So stop blaming men for not approaching. Start asking, what do I actually bring to the table, beyond a pretty face and a loud opinion? Because real men don't chase noise. They move in silence, and they only stop for peace.
I know so many great single women. So many great single women. I don't know where all the dudes. I'm like, guys, come on. Come on, guys. Make the first move. Come on. But man, they just...
the first move is become a great single guy.
Like,
that's a big move right there.
I know. I know. But...
She's saying, where are all the good men? Why won't they make the first move? Simple. The kind of men she wants, high value, disciplined, focused, aren't chasing anyone. They spent years building themselves, mentally, physically, financially. So now, their time, energy, and attention, it's earned, not handed out. They're not approaching every woman they see, they're observing. If the vibe's off, the attitude's loud, or there's no feminine energy, they keep it moving. It's not fear, it's not insecurity, it's standards. You want a man who's rare, understand? He moves different.
I feel like things are just backwards over here in Australia, you guys. So when I first moved here, not a single guy came up to me at the clubs and hit on me. And I found it a bit weird. I was like kind of offended, not gonna lie. Coming from North America, I don't know, I was kind of offended. It was really nice because I could just go out with the girlies, have a good time, you know what I mean? Like no guys were coming up to me, like it was great. Anyways, now I have a boyfriend, and every time my boyfriend and I go out to the clubs, there are 1,000 girls coming up to him and hitting on him. And no guys come up to me at all. And I'm like, is that just how it is here? Like, do the girls put in the work? Like, is it just a bit backwards? Because, like, in North America, it's like the guys come up to the girls, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know any girls that would go up to a guy. So it just seems a bit backwards. Like, can someone please explain this to me? Also, why is every single guy short? Like, I'm a pretty short girl, and I tower over all these men at the club.
She's complaining, how come no guys ever hit on me? But the moment she brings her boyfriend to the club, boom, girls are all over him, laughing, flirting, trying to get his attention. Now she's mad and confused. But here's the truth. Women desire men who are already desired. It's psychological. If a man has a woman, that means he's already been pre-approved. He has value. He's safe. He's wanted. That triggers attraction in other women. But with men, it's the opposite. Most men don't even look twice if they know a woman has a man. They're not trying to get curved, embarrassed, or deal with another dude's problems. So when no guy's approaching you, it's not that you're invisible. It's just, maybe they don't want to deal with other men, or because you look like every other chick here and nothing about you stands out. You look decent, sure, but so does half the room. Same lashes, same attitude, same don't talk to me energy. Meanwhile, your man, he's calm, confident, taken, and that taken part makes girls chase harder. So before you get mad at men for not approaching, ask yourself, would you even hit on you?
This is where I feel frustrated, is where I just think that it just doesn't make sense to me how women are not being asked out on dates. Like, there are so many beautiful women, like, come on, like, just shoot your shot. But a lot of the things that the guys were telling me, and these were guys from the ages of like 19 to 40, was like, no, we don't want to intimidate a woman. If we see them on the street, like, we'll cross the road so that they feel safe.
I do that.
No, we don't want to come across creepy. So I do see that obviously culture has really like removed this from the man, this kind of like the art of the chase. And then that, I think, in effect, is making more men passive.
A lot of this has to do with, of course, feminism, but the hashtag #MeToo movement. The level of awareness on sexual harassment, which is a good thing, the awareness needed to be there, but there has been such a level of overcorrection, so much to the point that even a man just approaching you on the street is harassment. And the issue what a lot of men see is you can have two guys do the exact same approach, one's harassing her and one is received well. And the only difference is that she sees one as being attractive.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but that's not really fair.
It's not fair. But for a lot of good men, they're like, okay, well, the only way I'm going to know if you find me attractive is if I approach you. But if I get it wrong and you don't, that's a harassment case. So for a lot of men, it's like, it's not worth the risk.
Yes, is 100% right, and that's the reality. Kings, stay safe out there. This channel is for you. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Let's support each other in this channel. Peace, fellas. See you next time.